On September 1st, 2018, the Yugioh Vrains Dub was announced to be premiering in Canada on Teletoon. And it was an exciting time for Yu-Gi-Oh fans, as this was the time the Yu-Gi-Oh Vrains Dub has finally come out. For the longest time, it had only was on Canada for a good amount of time, for about a year, and then as the years went on, it started going into different places, from Europe to Asia to Korea to any place that you can think of. It was going there, except for the United States. For almost in fact, for 2 years now, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains dub had never appeared in America. Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, currently in the dub, is around episode 87 of its airing time, which, if you guys don't remember where that's around, it is the second part of the Yusaku versus Go duel, the second one, which was also the episode of where Firewall Exceed Dragon actually was introduced. And unless you went into illegal sites, there was no way that you can actually watch this dub for yourself. Well, that is all about to change. A couple of days ago, there was an announcement that the US is finally going to be able to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains dub. And I'm coming here, guys, to talk about this exciting news. I've been waiting for years to see it. I have seen every episode of the dub. I grew up with the dub, and I loved Vrains, and I've been waiting so long for the Vrains dub to come out to try to give my take on it, as this was the first series that I actually watched the dub after watching the sub. This was the first anime that I watched sub. In fact, this was actually the anime that got me into doing YouTube. I started back in 2019 around season 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, right around when Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains was ending, and this series has been so important to me, and that's why I am so excited to be saying that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains dub is finally going to be coming out in America. So let's talk about it, shall we? What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. Today, guys, I am going to be talking about the news that Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains is finally going to be international. It's going to fully be international now, or at least for us now. We finally get the chance to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains dub. Now, if you are someone that only really watches the sub, I know a couple of people that will only watch anime, and not just Yu-Gi-Oh!, just anime in general sub because it's original content, and I completely understand that. This is not going to be something interesting for you, but honestly, I do know a couple of people in the community that have been waiting for a very long time for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains dub to come out, and it's finally happening, and I cannot wait to get into this discussion. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into the whole discussion of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, the dub finally coming out to the US. So this article was posted about 5 days ago on worldscreen.com or worldscreen.com, and don't worry, I will leave a link down in the description below if you want to read this for yourself, but I am going to be reading the full thing, so if you just want to follow on, that it will work as well. But basically, this is what it is. Pluto TV picks up rights to Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. Pluto TV has secured exclusive rights in multiple territories to Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, the sixth anime series in the global franchise based on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Collectible trading card game. Now, for anyone that doesn't know what Pluto is basically a streaming service. It's like Crunchyroll, Netflix, and Hulu. So, and what I love about, and I'm going to say this right now, I have used Pluto before. I used it a while ago. I used it when I was trying to do when I was a little bit younger. I actually was trying to find the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 anime season 3 because it was not coming out at all. I missed my opportunity to watch it on Nickelodeon when it was actually airing, and it never was on there. I was told it was on Pluto, but I could not find it. It was updated a little while back along with Hulu, Amazon Prime, and I believe Netflix as well. I don't own Netflix, so I have no idea. But season 3 was added by then. I was able to watch it. But it is absolutely free, and that's what I love about Pluto. It's free. You don't have to pay any money. You just got to go and make an account, and boom, you're all set for watching any show that you want. It actually has live TV. You can just find a show if you want, and it will have a list where you can go through it. I have used Pluto before. It's a great site. I do recommend it if you guys have never used it before. So, yeah, that's really cool that Pluto TV. I didn't expect Pluto TV to pick it up. I thought like Hulu or something was gonna actually take it, but I am kind of glad that some site actually picked it up. I mean, we've been waiting for a long time to do this. I guess they just were having a hard time actually finding who would actually take ownership of Yugioh Vrains. I guess Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime, I guess, was not wanting to do it, so I don't know what the case with that is, but it is glad. I'm very glad, and I thank Pluto TV. I'm gonna name off the characters later, or some people later on who actually work for Pluto. I will give them massive shout outs to them. So let's continue reading the article. Making its debut on Pluto TV, Yugioh Vrains is bypassing broadcast and other windows in the US, Latin America, and elsewhere. The detail is part of a large initiative to launch an exclusive Yu-Gi-Oh brand channel on Pluto TV. This service will bring the channel to the US later this month, with Latin America to follow. In Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, a duelist named Playmaker teams up with a trash-talking AI to thwart a nefarious group of hackers determined to destroy the cyber world. Sorry that I am having a hard time reading this. I am currently recording this at 3 a.m. in the morning. I actually got up this morning and I just saw the news blasting on Twitter. I was like, oh crap, I need to get on this right now. So apologize if I am reading pretty poorly. So that's why I recommend you reading it for yourself as well. Pluto TV's dubs will feature all original music and effects scored from the Western markets. So I guess they're just meaning that what it was from when it was airing on Teletoon. No big deal. Pluto TV's Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel will feature over 650 episodes across 5 series upon its launch, including Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Interesting that they did skip on Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I don't remember if 5Ds was already on there. I don't think it was, but someone can quote me on that. It's been a while. I actually don't have Pluto anymore. I just got rid of it because I did not use it. I didn't really use much of the live stream service anymore. That's honestly really what I used it for after I got it. There was just no channel or no shows currently live that I was into, so I just got rid of it for space and stuff like that because I didn't really use it that much. But this definitely gives me the incentive to get Pluto again, and luckily I already have an account and everything set for when I actually get back into watching Pluto again. The international scoop of the deal will allow for content to be released in multiple language dubs, facilitating wider viewership around the world. So that's really cool. It can be anything. So you can do it from Korea, you can do it for what Asia, European, whatever the language that they speak. Now you have the dub for that as well. Even if you're in Japan and you want to see what the dub took of their original show, you can do that as well. So I think that is pretty cool. Mark Kirk, Senior VP of Digital Operations at Konami Cross Media in New York, said, "We are pleased to partner with Pluto TV to release Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains and a dedicated Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel that will enable fans to enjoy many of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series." I didn't never met Mark Kirk, but I did hear it about him a while back. It is really cool that he actually did come out and said his thoughts on this, and I'm glad that Konami Cross Media was able to actually find a source that would actually go and take it. They probably had to do immense amount of work. So I'm pretty sure Teletoon just immediately took it when they made the deal, but there was no other deals. I don't think Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon, shows I was talking about before. Heck, I think even Crunchyroll was not wanting to take it. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I think all of the dubs are on Crunchyroll. I don't know about Duel Monsters. I know Zexal is, GX, 5Ds, and no, Arc 5 isn't actually. Arc 5 and Vrains do not have the dub. Only the second, third, and fourth show actually did have the dub, so my mistake on that one. I do apologize. So they were not wanting to take it in, and they finally found a service to take it in, which is Pluto. So again, massive shoutouts to the people who work at Pluto TV. Anyway, Amy Kussner, Senior VP of Content Strategy and Global Partnership at Pluto TV, said, Yu-Gi-Oh's fandom is one of the most loyal and passionate in the world, and to be able to bring Yugioh Vrains to Pluto TV is both an incredible honor for us and a boon for viewers around the world, which, for as long as I've gotten back in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, they are some of the nicest people that I've met in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I have talked to many people in chats before. I've went to different Discords, and the whole community is nice. I am so glad to be a part of this community, and I've been a part of other communities. I've been in the Persona community. I've been in the My Hero Academia community. I went to go and do it for Black Clover, and, well, I didn't really find that much. I bet there is. I just didn't see anything that interests me. I don't know. This was about the beginning of when I started watching Black Clover. But let's just say there is some interesting things about the other communities. Let's just say that. I mean, the community I went to for the Persona community loved Makoto, and if you've seen the Persona 5 series, you know what I'm talking about. If you've been in that community, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I mean, they're nice people. There is some nice people, and there is some interesting people when it comes to the Yu-Gi-Oh community. There's some trolls and that stuff, but Yu-Gi-Oh has been one of the nicest communities that I've been a part of, and I am so happy to be a part of this community, whether this is YouTube or me talking on Discord or whatever it is. I've been really enjoying the Yu-Gi-Oh community, and the fact that Pluto TV actually gets this experience, and we are happy, Pluto TV, that you are willing to work with the Yu-Gi-Oh community, to work with us, to be able to show the dub to us, and that your guys are happy to do it. We are happy that you guys are happy of our community. I don't know how to really phrase that, but I'm going to be saying this in the entire video. Thank you, Pluto, because I've been waiting so long for the dub. This is why I am so excited for the dub, and someone that's passionate about doing this, especially since they've been around the Yu-Gi-Oh community. They probably thought long and hard for it. They probably did a lot of research with the Yu-Gi-Oh community to see, is it worth doing it? And they thought, absolutely, we would love to take the show. And I'm really glad that they get to be the show to actually, or the streaming service to actually give us the Yugioh Vrains Dub. But anyway, I kind of rambled on there for a second. Who can now stream this series for free? So yeah, that's it's like I was saying before. Pluto is free, so you don't have to worry about paying at all. I think there might be some stuff that you do have to pay on it. I don't know. All I just know is you just gotta create an account for it, and then you're all set to go. We are excited to bring the single channel dedicated solely to Yu-Gi-Oh! And making it easier than ever for longtime and new fans alike to access this world. So yeah, that is really cool. I mean, the only other platform that I know that's ever really done anything for Yu-Gi-Oh! Was Hulu, because normally what Netflix would do is they would take off the newer series and go for the newer ones. I think currently right now Netflix only has Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters and Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 in that, and Amazon does it too, and then Hulu has it as well, and Amazon Prime have it as well. They have all the dubs. I think 5D's sub is actually on Hulu as well. So they have another streaming service, a free service, because you gotta pay for Amazon. You gotta pay for Hulu, and to have a free service to where we can actually enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh content the way we want to, it's mind-blowing. And obviously that might raise the question, how they make the money. Obviously there's going to be ads in the thing. That's the only thing that it's going to be different from Hulu and Amazon. But you know what? I'm fine with ads. I really don't care about ads. They have to make money somehow. So to have for a free service and to have ads versus paying month subscriptions to watch it with no ads, I would rather take the ads, to be completely honest. Maybe that's just because I'm kind of broke, but that's just me, though. And that's it for the article. I am really excited for this, guys. I don't know how much I can express it, that I am very excited for the Yugioh Vrains dub. Again, I have watched all of the dub. I can't say that much for the sub. Zexel I never got to watch, so yeah. I will say, though, the only interesting out of this whole thing that I thought was a little bit weird was the 5Ds one. But again, maybe it's on there. I have really no idea. But it seems like it's only going to be the 5 series, which I'm completely fine with. If you still want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, the dub I think is on Crunchyroll, so it's fine either way. But I'm just very excited to do this. And I'm going to do this as kind of like an update. Future plans for Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains the dub. Am I going to do anything for it? Yes, I actually am. With this news, I thought we still were going to have a while before we actually did it. I honestly thought Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains was going to end before we actually got the US release, the full international release of it, but I'm kind of glad that we actually got it. It's actually before 2020, after all the stuff that we had with the election, and no talking about the election, okay? I have already tried to stay away. That's why I actually was late to this, was because I've been staying away from social media for so long right now because of the whole thing, and I'm not going to talk about it at all because this is not the time or the channel to do it. I'm trying to help you guys get away from it. That's the reason why well, other than the fact that I have fun doing this, but this is hopefully a way to get away from all the crap, and even the coronavirus and that stuff. I know some states got taken down again where they were in quarantine, but let's get out of that. Jeez, I didn't mean to actually bring that up, but anyway. So the plans for the Yugioh Vrains dub, and this is just something that I've been wanting to do for the entire channel, is do dub reviews as well, other than just the sub, because I feel like with the dub being so different, because they try to make it their own story, I think it is worth doing the dub reviews as well. So probably what I'm going to do is, once the streaming service has Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains on there, every week I'm going to try to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains dub review. Now obviously, if you're not into the dub, you're not going to really care for it, and basically the series is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do for sub reviews, because I do plan to review Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains again. I didn't do all of Season 3, and I didn't even do Season 1 or 2, so I would love to redo that. My goal is to review every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode that has ever existed, from Duel Monsters, heck, even to Season 0. I want to do. From Season 0 all the way up to Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. I want to do something for that. And that is the biggest goal that I have for this channel. What I want to do for Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. And that includes the dub as well. Well, I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 is dubs, but it doesn't really matter. I am going to be reviewing Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains the English dub. I'm gonna just say Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains dub. I need to stop calling it the English dub. And what I'm gonna do for that, different from actual episodes, is that I'm gonna just review it like normal. So the reviews might be the same, but what I'll do at the closer to the end of the episode, or at the end of the review, what I'll do is kind of look at the two animes and kind of put together what the noticeable differences between the two are. I might get some sources to help me with this as well. Might get some people in the community to help me with this as well. So we're gonna make it a little bit different than what you would normally see in my Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's reviews, and I will do the same thing whenever the dub was introduced. So this is just gonna be a new experience. I'm very excited for this. And yeah, I'm just gonna plan to do it all the way through, which Episode 87 has been the last spot that they had for a while now. They haven't actually done any more episodes, but obviously that's due to the coronavirus and everything that's going on right now. So obviously no episodes are airing right now, but maybe I can catch up by that time, and then we can start doing it every week when they come out, because I think they still do it by every week, kind of like how Japan does it. I really have no idea. I remember when it was on Nickelodeon, which normally what I would do for Nickelodeon is just because I never had the time. Before that, I would actually go and record the episode and then watch it when it was airing on Nickelodeon. So, yeah, I really don't know what it was back in the past, but that's off the point. I mean, I get off topic a lot. But, guys, that's going to be it for this incredible discussion video. I am so excited for what's about to come up for the Yugioh Vrains dub. I mean, after the whole sorrow news that we weren't getting a Vrains manga, I am very excited to say, you know what, even though we might not be getting the manga, we are actually getting the English dub. I cannot wait to start this new series off. I can't wait to actually see what the Yugioh Vrains dub was. And I want to thank everyone that is working hard at Konami Cross Media, which, if you guys don't know, that's also 4Kids. They changed their name a while back. And to Pluto TV. Massive shoutouts to Pluto TV for taking in Yugioh Vrains. In fact, just taking the other 4 series, as well, and that you get, because honestly, I count you part of the Yu-Gi-Oh community now. The fact that you're putting your own basically Yu-Gi-Oh media into your guys' network system, I cannot wait to get back into your service, guys. And yeah, that's going to be it. I can't wait for the Yugioh Vrains dub. And also, I want to say this, I never actually really talked about the dub before it, but massive shoutouts to all the people that actually do work on the Yugioh Vrains dub, for all the people that worked tireless hours, because I bet voice acting is a tough job to do, to get all the voices right, to get all of your lines memorized for when you actually have to do your character. Especially, I think there's actually 2 people that are doing the Vrains dub right now. I wish I had their names on my little list, but I don't actually have their names on there. So I do apologize for the people that do work on the voice acting. I can't wait to see what you guys' work, what you guys have been kind of holding up for us for a couple of years now. I can't wait to see what you guys have done in the community, and I can't wait to see the Yugioh Vrains dub and what you guys have put your time and effort into, even with the whole coronavirus. I can't wait to see what you guys did for this Yugioh Vrains dub. But guys, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, guys, take care and have yourselves a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.